All right, let's dive into a classic tale of wit versus might from the epic Journey to the West. On one side, you've got one of literature's greatest heroes, the brilliant and unbelievably powerful Sun Wukong. And on the other, a demon king with a plan he thinks is absolutely perfect. You see, this isn't just a story about who's stronger, it's about who's smarter. And that's really the big question here, isn't it? Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, he's basically a force of nature. He has immense strength, incredible powers, and get this, eyes that can see through any disguise. So if you can't possibly beat him in a fair fight, how do you get him out of the way? Well, you have to get creative.
And creative is exactly what our villain is. We meet King Silverhorn, a demon who's out on patrol. He spots the traveling pilgrims, the monk Tripitaka and his disciples, and realizes his prize is walking right toward him. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, and a plan starts hatching in his mind immediately. So this really lays out the whole strategic problem for the demon. The goal? Simple. Capture the monk, Tripitaka. The obstacle, however, is anything but simple. It's Sun Wukong. The demon knows he can't just attack head-on. That would be suicide. He has to neutralize the bodyguard first. And look at this strategy. It is a master class in psychological warfare. He's not going to attack Wukong's body. He's going to attack his master's kindness. By disguising himself as this helpless old man, he creates a situation where Tripitaka's compassion will force Wukong to carry the very enemy that wants to destroy them. It's a trap set for the heart, not the fist. Absolutely brilliant. So now we see the plan in action. Just like the demon hoped, the pilgrims come across him lying on the path. He's pretending to have a broken leg, crying out, "Oh, it hurts so much. Who can save me?" It is a perfect performance, designed to pull at the heartstrings of the famously compassionate monk. And the monk takes the bait. Hook, line, and sinker. Tripitaka, completely fooled, sees only a suffering old man. He turns to his powerful disciple and gives a direct order. Now, this isn't a request, it's a command. The trap has just been sprung, and Wukong has no choice but to walk right into it. And this is the core tension of the entire conflict, right here. Tripitaka sees a man in need. But Wukong, with his sharp, truth-seeing eyes, knows exactly what he's looking at. A demon in disguise. He sees the danger his master is totally blind to, but he's bound by his vow to obey that very master. What a dilemma. So what does Wukong do? He's forced to play along. He knows it's a trap. He knows he's putting a demon on his own back, but he has to obey his master's order. He pretends he doesn't know what's going on, but inside, you know his mind is just racing, trying to figure out how to turn this whole situation around. And I just love this. Wukong is no passive victim here. He is already forming a counterplan. He's thinking to himself that as soon as his master isn't looking, he's going to deal with this demon himself. So what we have is this incredible standoff. A demon pretending to be a man and a hero pretending to be a fool, both just waiting for the right moment to strike. But it's a race, and the demon knows he can't give Wukong an opening. He senses the Monkey King is just biding his time, so he decides to act now, while he literally has the upper hand. Or, while he's on Wukong's back. And now, the real attack begins. While being carried, King Silverhorn silently chants a magic spell. This isn't an attack of claws or fangs. This is an assault of pure, crushing, impossible weight. First, he summons the sacred Mount Sumeru and magically drops it right onto Wukong's left shoulder, an entire mountain. But Wukong barely flinches. He's so powerful, he just taunts the demon for trying such a weak little trick. He feels the weight, for sure, but it's not nearly enough to stop him. The demon starts to panic and doubles down. He chants again, and Mount Imei comes crashing onto Wukong's right shoulder. So now he's carrying two sacred mountains. And yet, the story says he still walked like flying, as if nothing was wrong. It's just a testament to the incredible, legendary power of the Monkey King. So the demon gets desperate. He uses his final trick, his last resort. He summons a third, and maybe the most significant mountain of them all, Mount Tai. And it works. The combined weight of three sacred mountains, Sumeru, Imei, and Tai, is finally too much, even for the mighty Sun Wukong. The pressure is so immense he's pressed right into the ground, completely unable to move. The unbeatable hero has been stopped, pinned to the earth. With the bodyguard completely immobilized, the path to the target is finally clear.
King Silverhorn's clever deception has paid off perfectly. Wukong is out of the picture, and the rest of the pilgrims are now utterly defenseless. And the end comes swiftly. The demon conjures a huge gust of wind, and in an instant, Tripitaka and the others are just swept off their feet and carried away to the demon's lair, the Lotus Cave. The ambush is a complete and total success. The demon's triumphant boast to his brother just says it all. He speaks with so much pride, and why wouldn't he? He achieved the impossible. He didn't just capture the monk, he neutralized the Monkey King himself. Not with strength, but with a brilliant, ruthless plan. So that leaves us with this final thought. In this story, Sun Wukong's legendary power wasn't his greatest asset. In fact, it was his master's compassion that became the group's greatest vulnerability. The Demon King won this round because he understood that the best way to defeat a hero isn't always to fight him, but to outthink him.